All right, welcome back, everybody. Happy Friday! It's the end of the week, finally. You guys know the drill. Sorry, my brain is like frazzled. I have not been sleeping enough. You guys know the drill. Feel free to say hi. Let me know what you're studying, and let me know how that first session was out of 10. Sorry, I'm like lagging. This is so bad. My brain is like actually lagging. I apologize. But yeah, feel free to say hi. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm actually going to bed early, believe it or not, tonight. That's why this stream is so short. I'm like slurring my words. This is like terrible. It's like I'm having a stroke at this point. I guess you could just call it residency prep. It's the weekend for you. Nice. Lucky you, Luna. I am seeing if I can study. I'm still on reproductive. I'm doing, what am I doing right now? Female reproductive system, endocrine pathophysiology, so female hormones. And then I will probably start male disorders, male reproductive disorders, and see if we can get through that tonight, or some of it tonight. That Mario on a screen behind me? Where? Mario? Mario? Wait, what? Where are we looking at? I'm actually, I don't have a Mario in my room, but I'm like wondering what you think looks like Mario. Are you talking about the clock back there? Oh, the clock? That's just a clock right here, right? That's my alarm clock. Mario? Where did you see Mario? I'm trying to think. I don't see it, man. Where did you see Mario? Also, I put it in the Discord already, but you guys, Mahmoud followed through on his word the other day from the 30 push-ups and handed me a white Monster Energy on our way to class today. So you guys can thank him. The writer cat has fallen asleep. Not very inspirational. Oh no. I mean, it's a pretty good inspiration for healthy sleep habits. Okay, first you got doxed, right? Which is crazy. Then you forgot about your bio test, bruh. Reading something? What are you reading, Luna? Parents said you might move, so crashing out. Yeah, justifiable crash. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dang. Move to where? Why are you even slapping your own face, bruh? Saudi. Oh, I see why it kinda looks like Mario. I see. Nah, it's just a clock. I can bring it closer to you if you want. I don't know why it's so. You know what? I know why it's blurry. It's because there's no lights in here except for this monitor screen. Also, my hair looks insane. I just realized. Hey, Bon. Good to see you. How's it going? I'm a little delirious today, so we're gonna be working with the mental faculties that we have. A month before I asked. Wait, where are you moving to, Isha? I'm so confused. Oh no. Thank you, Mahmoud. Not as sexy as yours, but thank you. Wait, like you're actually moving to Saudi? That would be crazy to go from Canada to Saudi all of a sudden. I know. That doesn't mean doesn't look good. There are very few people I feel like who can pull off having very little hair or like a buzz cut or no hair. And I feel like you're one of the very few who has a good head shape enough to pull it off. Oh wow, Saudi would be a crazy move. Holy moly. Yeah, what about uni though? That would be nuts. Would you have to start applying to Saudi universities? I mean, then it would be virtually impossible to come to med school here. I don't know if I would move to Japan. I feel like I want to visit Japan, which my plans are in danger for at the moment because I found out that my schedule might not let me go visit Japan in March like I had initially intended, which I will be really mad about if that's true. Um, but I don't know if I would move there. Not even just because of my career. I've just heard I don't know if there are any folks who are Japanese in the chat. Maybe they can help correct me. But the general vibe I've heard is that it's a very homogenous culture. So like even if you like integrate into the society there well, there's going to always be a large cultural burden of trying to fit in there. That's just what I've heard. I can't speak for it because I've never been. I know they're very friendly to tourists, but I've heard it's a little less friendly when you live there as a foreigner. You probably noticed MBBS, so it wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I guess you would do the other program then. I just meant like you wouldn't be able to go to med school here. You wouldn't get an MD, right? You would be stuck with an MBBS, which isn't bad if you're planning on not living here anyway. It would probably be better if than if you weren't living here. Depends on the country though. Would you? We would retire. Would you retire? Where would I retire? Oh, here, Michigan. Not gonna lie to you. It's home. It's home for me. Even if I left the state, like to go like let's say I was practicing medicine in like New York or like Florida. Sorry, my head is hurting. I'm gonna grab an Advil after the session. Um, like I think I would still come and settle down in like the Ann Arbor area of Michigan. I feel like that is the perfect like retiring near a college town is just such a vibe. You get, I mean, like I like sports, right? I love Michigan football, obviously. Um, being able to have the time to go to do that, having a bunch of friendly academic colleagues in the area if you're a medical worker, right? Like, I don't know. I fell in love with that city while I was there for uni. And it's like all I think about. I've seen a lot of other cities in the States. Like I've been to New York, I've been to Chicago, I love some of them in Canada. Like I think the only other city in North America that felt homely to me that I visited so far was Calgary out in Alberta. But that's because it reminded me of Michigan. That's why I liked it so much. Um, so I feel like it would just be I'd be here. I would go all around the place and then I'd just end up right back where I started. International be Paris. Really? I had actually, I was gonna go travel to Europe when I finished my bachelor's degree, but I was mainly gonna go to the Nordic countries. My dad was born in Sweden, and my grandfather had spent about 10 years of his like youth working in Norway, Denmark, and Sweden. That's why my dad was born in Sweden. Um, and I always have wanted to visit. And then obviously, if you're there, you visit like the UK and whatnot. France has never been like a huge thing on my list. I've heard I've heard a lot of horror stories about Paris, and I don't know if there are any Parisians here who can correct me. Probably not because I'm not speaking French. So, uh, but I've never had an interest in going to Paris. That's like the one major city that I could live without. I think without visiting. Like if you're in the area, go right. But I don't know. I feel like it used to be a bigger thing. Would it be a big deal? Yeah. Yeah. No, that's crazy. I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be awesome because I know you wanted to settle down in the Middle East anyway, so it'd be perfect. I don't look Ammar today. What do you mean? You made a babysit? Why don't I look Ammar today? What's different? Hola tía, ¿qué tal, Abby? I didn't yap. I just yapped about Japan and France. I normally listen to you as long as you're on topic with the conversation. You know that, Luna. Yeah, sorry, Abs. I have to run that 5K in the morning, and I also have not slept in 2 days. Um, so I'm going to bed at like 10 o'clock to wake up at 6 a.m., which is going to be a very interesting experiment because I fell asleep around 5 a.m. this morning. So we will see if I fall asleep or not at the intended time tonight. What's my favorite color? I wonder what my favorite color is. Huh. Hmm. I wonder what my favorite color could possibly be. Oh, like yap about medicine? There's no medicos here today. I usually yap about medicine when we have medical type questions or philosophy. Still safe for the COG exam. When is it, Abby? Monday? Unk? You're calling me Unk, bro? Damn. That's crazy. Yes, it is blue, very much. I love blue. There's a song about that by Halsey called Colors. If you're a Halsey fan, I would very highly recommend it. Oh, Wednesday. All right, good luck, good luck. What's my plan for Thursday? Cry, vomit a little, probably cry some more. No, I'm kidding. I am working on it. I'm trying to finish most of the content or get a first pass on most of the content through Sunday and Monday. Monday, I want to start doing practice questions. Tuesday, I have a conference most of the day, but I'll study all Tuesday evening. Maybe I should pull, what would be crazy is if I did a 24-hour study stream from Tuesday all the way till Wednesday night, like Tuesday 9 p.m. to Wednesday 9 p.m. But I know that would trigger, like, I'd pass out on live at like 12 p.m. on Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning. So maybe not. Be funny though. That's so funny, Abby. I feel like there's got to be a better name for that. Although probably study father. I'm kidding. All right, y'all. Let's do session two. Session two out of three. So we only got two, and then we got three. So short night. All right, you guys. Make it count. Good luck. Good luck. Here we go. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. That was session number 2, so we only have one more for the night, which means that this is our last short break of the night. You guys know the drill. Feel free to say hi if you're just joining in and let me know what you're studying. And if you were just studying with me, let me know how that last session was out of 10. We've got 9.5 minutes. We'll take another quick short break and then we'll move on to the last session of the night after that. Feel free to say hi. I'll give that one like a 5. Or like a 4. I'm really, really tired. I'm just gonna probably just organize my notes for the last session and call it a night because nothing is getting encoded. I was almost sleeping. Yeah, a little sleepy. A little sleepy today. Oh, you're not coming, Mahmoud? Why, bro? Oh, yeah, we're running a 5K in the morning. That's tomorrow morning. That's why I have to get off early anyway. But also, I don't think my brain could handle a late night tonight anyway. 5 out of 10, Abby. Nice. One more session. 6 out of 10. Nice. Hey, Hoda. Good to see ya. Give me an 11. Aw. Right back at you, Mahmoud. I would give you a score, but it would probably break scales. Take you guys 2 for what? The 5K? I wish I had vlogged the 5K. I did it already yesterday, Mahmoud. Thank you. Yeah, I wish I had vlogged the 5K like training process. It would have been cool. Actually, not really, because I missed so many like training runs. It would have been funny though. I can't really take you guys. I don't know how I would even set that up. Just go live on a run. It would literally just be me like panting to survive. It would not be pleasant. Either run or rest in peace. Yep. Both. Both is good. Thanks, Luna. I didn't need to know that. Half your text didn't pull up. What happened? Oh. Like on chat? That's weird. Oh, Mahmoud, join our Discord, by the way. Coding is changing something about information to a code that memory will understand is putting something in memory. Yes, it is. That is encoding. Yep. We were just talking about this the other day. Are you saying this because of your CogSci test coming up, Abby? Also, Mahmoud, just come for the 5K run, bro. Just walk it. No, you got this. You got this. Remember, we talked about this the other day. Learning is 2 things. Learning is encoding and recall. That's learning. Encoding goes in, recall comes out. Easy way to remember it. Jig Monday's lectures. I'm not even there yet. I am on October 8th stuff. Or October 7th. Somewhere in there. I'm going to see if I could finish like October 8th and 9th tomorrow, and then see if I can cover October 13, 14, and 15 on Sunday, and then 16, and the other infectious disease notes on Monday. And then I guess Monday I'll start UWorld. Tuesday I'll do UWorld. Wednesday I'll do UWorld. It's going to be rough. Oh, the first Monday. What the heck? How did you end up back there, bro? What's the bird for my nest? A little red robin. 6:30 in the morning. Sounds good, Luna. Have a good night. Or is it 6:30 p.m.? 6:30 a.m. Excuse me. Morning. Dang. Yeah, go to bed, bro. Finish lecture, then exercise again in the UWorld. Oh, sorry, you done with all the lectures? Sorry, Abby. Well, at least you got a first pass on everything, bro. I had half of mine to skip this 5K tomorrow as well, but I didn't want to lose the registration fee. I might as well finish it, even if my time is not going to be good. It was kind of frustrating. I was actually really frustrated because um, I've had such a good training plan set up back in July, and I actually started seeing like some major progress with running for once. Well, not for once. I don't normally like running. I only did it this time because I knew it was probably the fastest way to get back into cardio shape. Um, and then so August I trained like kind of decently, and then August I had a final exam, and then I got sick the week after, so I lost half of a month to those two, and then September started off decently. September was like okay. Um, I had a couple injuries though, which was annoying, but that was from bad shoes, which I fixed. And then Sunday, oh, and then I hurt my back in the middle of in September, which lost a week. And then October has been insane. I have not ran in 10 days or something, because of all the moving and all the studying and just trying to survive at the moment. So it'll be a very interesting series of events tomorrow morning. I'm definitely not hitting a PR. I already know that. That's out of the question. My last PR was sub 30, and I have not run a single sub 30 since that. Should be able to run the entire thing. I don't know. We'll see. I hope so. I hope so. It's just that I'm like deconditioned because I haven't ran in 10 days. So I'm gonna go from like nothing to everything again. If I had been ran a couple times this week, it wouldn't have been so bad because at least my like heart would have been like, oh, we know how to do this. But it's okay. I think I'm just gonna pace out for 11-minute miles or something slow, and hopefully that'll be it. Which cat is saying hi? What time is the race tomorrow morning? It is at what, 8:45 a.m. Yeah, 8:50 a.m. is start time. So we got to drive an hour down there to the city. Um, we're leaving at like 7. I got to get up at 6, leave at 7. So I'll probably eat at like 6 and like eat something like small at 6. Dose up a little bit of caffeine at like 8. Um, and then warm up and stretch out. And it's going to be kind of cold here tomorrow. And it's along the riverfront. So in Detroit. So um I will probably have to figure out how to stay warm until I start the run, and then once I start running, I obviously will just throw everything off before I go. Um so yeah, 8:50, and then I will get lunch, and then I have to take care of some chores, come home, and then we'll study the rest of the day. Breathing is key. Push up, push up. Yeah, push ups are different though. That's like just so there's like aerobic strength and there's anaerobic strength. Anaerobic is stuff that doesn't require a bunch of cardio, like push ups or like lifting weights. Um, and then so those are I'm great at, right? But for cardio, like running, I'm like heaving after 15 minutes. Breathing is key. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I got the breathing for sure. The problem for me is not never like I actually have breathing on lock because I used to like run competitively when I was in middle and high school, right? But my bigger issue has been um like my heart rate gets up real high, like in the 170s, 180s. And then once I'm hitting 185 heart rate, which is like 90% of my like physiological max, then I like start to get nauseous and throw up. So I had like out trained that and that reflex was gone. And like acid reflux doesn't help that. So I'm a little worried of that tomorrow. Yeah, let's send the momos over. I'm gonna wear and see what's there. Bruh. um, it's my fan club. You guys are like, I don't want to call y'all fan clubs. We're in this together. Um, Magic Mike, the race, that's hilarious. I do not have the Magic Mike physique at all right now. I was thinking after this race, I might just quit running and get back to lifting, honestly, because I miss lifting. I've not been lifting at all. I'll just go nice, easy, and slow and just be consistent with that. Number one fan for real. It says it too. Got the purple crown. Check it. Uh, dang, those look really good. You said they were steamed, right? There are a couple of Marty try to keep my ego in check. This is true. There are quite a bit, but that's okay. All right, you guys. We've got one last session for tonight, so I'm gonna leave the camera where it is. you guys can go ahead and get started. Finish strong, everybody. We're almost to the end. I know it was a short night, so make the last session count. Here we go. Good luck, good luck. Let's do this. All right, welcome back, everybody. That was our last session of the night. So thank you guys for being here. Just some housekeeping, like usual. I'll be on tomorrow for a pretty long one. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll be on probably in the early afternoon and be on for most of the day. Likewise, on Sunday I'll be here all day. Monday I'll be here all day. Tuesday I TBD on what the schedule is, and then Wednesday I'll be here all day. And Thursday's my exam. I'm taking the weekend away from stream. Yeah. Other than that, that's really all I got. I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna call it a night pretty quickly here. But in the meanwhile, you guys know the drill. Feel free to say hi. If you were just joining in, let me know what you were studying on that last session. And if you were just studying with me, let me know how that last session was out of 10. We'll take 9.5 minutes. Or sorry, we're done. We're done. We're not taking 9.5 minutes. Where did my chat go, bro? Oh, there it is. Hello. Yeah, we'll take a few minutes here and then we'll call it a night. 4 out of 10. I'll give it the same. Well, I'll give it like 5. 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. tomorrow. I won't be home till like 2 o'clock. I'll do 2 to like 12. How about that? Or 2 to 11, whatever 9 hours is. There we go. We're back. Am I American? Yes. Hi, Supriya. Welcome. Did my bot die? No. The bot's still there. Supriya, ask the bot, where are you from? Just type in where are you from, and the bot will explain where I'm from. Chat died. What happened? Hi, Princess. Hurry. There we go. Yeah, well, I'll try. This is Bluetooth wireless controller. Yeah, it should. Question mark. This is why, like, if you put it in the D mode, it's specific for game mode, and then you can like link it so that it's only Anki that uses it, right? I would watch the video on it. Honestly, if you follow the video step by step, it usually fixes all the little tiny things in there. That's what I ended up having to do it rather than try to figure it out myself for hours, because there's like some dumb settings that you don't realize in the first time you set up that you never have to set up ever again. I think they're within Kontanki too. I still have to study in 3rd and 4th year, Bon. So 3rd and 4th year are weird, right? So 3rd and 4th year for US medical students is, I mean, actually most of the world I think does this in their like latter half. The second half of med school is rotation. So what that typically means is that you're still studying, but you're also like learning in the hospital. It is less studying because now it's more practical application. So I go through, so next year I go through like all the basics specialties, right? Like, so internal medicine, surgery, family medicine, psychiatry, neurology, OBGYN, what else? There's like a couple other pediatrics, and then in 4th year, I guess also mandatory is emergency medicine. Am I lagging out for you guys, by the way, like on camera? I'm seeing a little bit of a glitch and I'm not sure if that's me or what. Anyway, and so basically what that looks like is like we still have exams at the end of every one of those specialties. So like every 4 weeks or every 8 weeks or whatever. I think it's like every 3 or 4 weeks. Still have exams, but it's only for that specialty. So what that means for me though is like instead of studying like 8-9 hours a day like I typically do right now, it will probably come down to more like 2 or 3 hours on weekdays, maybe 2 hours on weekdays. And then weekends are like where you properly catch up and whatever. But I've heard it's less studying than the first 2 years, which is nice. It's just busier because you're still studying while you're working. Like, you're basically like, you're kind of a mini doctor, I suppose, at that point, where you're seeing patients and you're just supervised and you're like shadowing doctors, but mostly like you're starting to see patients. Like they want to train you to be independent not independent, but they want to train you to be able to go into residency for that specialty, right? So, long story short, yes, I will be studying in third and fourth year, but significantly less, which is why streams are going to change significantly right next year. Like I'll probably have like 2 times a week streams probably, but not super long, or like, I mean, I guess there'll be like 2 like medium or long ones, and then the rest, if I stream, will probably be like 1 or 2 or 3 hours. Spending your whole night doing that for studying. Nah, nah, nah. Just look it up. I promise that it's super easy to set up. Like that's the whole point of it. Or I mean, it's a little annoying to set up, but like once you get it going, it's just like seamless after. Just watch the video and follow along step by step. I promise it explains everything, including glitches and whatnot. But I really, really have a long nose hair or a really long pinky nail. I'll take the pinky nail. Even for like 5 inches pinky nail, it sounds atrocious. Oh man. The thing is like the really long nose hair just is I don't like this question, Abby. Do I get to pick which hand I have the pinky nail on? Actually, I can't even have the really long Can't I cut the pinky nail? Why can't I cut the pinky nail? Why can't I cut the nose hair? I don't like this. Because like my first thought is like let's just do the pinky nail because like a really long nose hair, like I guess you're talking like it's like hanging like in front of your face long, is terrible, right? I have to choose. Thing is, it's gonna be really inconvenient. I'll just chop off my pinky. No, chop off my nose. I would say the pinky nail. Yeah. The problem is, no, it's like functionally inconvenient to have a really long pinky nail. But if you have really long nose hair, it like messes up your whole life because everybody like changes their perception of you. And even if they don't, even if you explain it's a medical condition, right? It's just, I feel like your life quality instantly drops it significantly, permanently. Whereas a pinky nail, like, the only thing I worry with the pinky nail is like, how would I do surgery with it, that sort of pinky nail? Like, actually, I just wouldn't be able to do surgery, which, you know, low key could be fine. I could probably just go into like emergency medicine or something, like surgery adjacent, or I could like, I don't know, could do robotic surgery. There we go. All right, never mind. Problem solved. Finally, use it as a scalpel. I don't know if that's sterile field, but that's actually hilarious. Like Edward Scissorhands, but it's like nails. All right, you guys. I'm like tanking out now. I apologize. So let's just call it a night. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you guys as always. No, this is a great question. This would make it. That was really funny. I appreciate that question. That was actually that made me laugh. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you guys. If you are not in the Discord, come join the Discord. If you are in the Discord, come say hi. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Oh, it is lagging. That's annoying. I'll have to figure out why my camera is doing that later. Yeah, if you're not in the Discord, come join the Discord. We study off hours 24/7. There's a channel set up there for you guys. But otherwise, that's it. Study schedule up to date for the rest of the week. I gave you the schedule already, and you guys are free to go for the night. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, y'all. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a great night. And as always, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves.
you.